Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Dave Golokhov. And today we're going to give you his top 3 NHL picks of the day. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good.
All right, first game we're going to look at is the game between the New Jersey Devils and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now, bookies are actually juicing the hell out of this game as the Pens are favored minus 235 on the money line. In my opinion, that's too steep of a price to pay. Anyways, you said that the Devils are actually struggling recently while the Pittsburgh Penguins are one of the best teams in the NHL this season so far. So can you fill us in on all that? And while you're at it, man, what's your recommended pick for this game?
Yeah, sure. This game, I mean, obviously a mismatch. As you mentioned, the line is crazy. But in many ways, I would probably say pretty accurate, pretty fair. Devils are really struggling this month. Or I guess I should say last month, since the calendar is now flipped to December, but really struggled in November. I mean, head coach Peter DeBoer is on the hot seat. He could be one of the first guys canned this year. I mean, this team is just grasping for straws, trying to find some offense, signing Scott Gomez off the trash heap. I mean, Scott Gomez. The funny thing with the Devils, just to sidetrack, this is one of the oldest teams in the NHL. You think if they sign anybody, you know, their average age is going to go down, signing, you know, whatever, free agent or whoever. They sign Scott Gomez, the team average age actually goes up, which is incredible. Gomez is way past his prime. I don't see it having much of a factor. But anyways, in this game, you got to take a look at the Devils' splits. October, they were a top 10 scoring team in terms of goals per game. That's tailed off dramatically in November, scoring just 2.0 goals per game. Big drop there. Just 1.92 goals over their last, I think, 13 games or so. So this team has tailed off offensively. Pittsburgh's fantastic. Corey Schneider's lost all 3 of his starts against the Pens. And, yeah, I'm not going to lay the money line here, but I will lay the puck line. The Devils just aren't scoring a lot, so I think Pittsburgh minus the 1.5 is worth a bit of a flyer here.
All right, good stuff. Now, the other game that we're looking at is between the Vancouver Canucks and the Washington Capitals. Now, the Caps are coming in as slight minus 120 favorites for this matchup, but you mentioned that they've been struggling as of late, while the Canucks have been steady on the road. Now, let her rip, man. I mean, what's the insights on this one, and what's the pick on the game as well?
Yeah, I like the Canucks in this spot. You got a Canucks team that's played well on the road this year, 9-4. You got a Capitals team that is sub 500 at home. You know, the issue for the Caps has been goaltending. You know, how I'm like a broken record saying that over the last 5 years, but still it's goaltending. Justin Peters pulled in his most recent game. You know, Holtby stinks, so they've got some issues. They actually play better defense on the road than they do at home, allowing 2.75 goals per game at home. That's one of the worst numbers in the NHL. Canucks, they won 13 of the last 17 against Washington. You know, the short of it is here, even though this has been a long answer already. The Canucks are the better team. You get them as a bit of a dog. They play better on the road, no real home ice advantage. They've got more momentum coming into this game. Add it all up, and I think they're worth a play here.
All right, man. Now, the last game that we have here is the Boston Bruins traveling all the way to L.A. where they're going to meet the Kings. Now, the Kings right now are favored at minus 140 to win the game, even after their home loss to the Blackhawks this past Saturday. Now, the deal here is that you aren't putting much faith in the Bruins that they can actually win this game. So tell us, why do you think that the Kings have the upper hand in this spot, and what's the recommended play, man?
Yeah, I do like the Kings here. Again, for those who watch these videos, know 140 is right on the border where that's my cutoff for NHL as much as I'm willing to lay. That's what I saw the Kings at last time I checked. I'm willing to lay that here because Boston has been struggling of late to put the biscuit in the basket. They've scored just 15 goals in their last 10 games. On top of that, played in Anaheim last night, only tallied 2. Actually, we had the under in that game. We ended up pushing with a total of 5. But the Bruins only contributed 2 goals there, gained 15 goals in their last 10. Not great. Could get tougher today as they're in Los Angeles. The Kings, one of the best defensive teams in the NHL, second best with their 1.46 goals against average. So I think Boston has a tough time there. Kings are also one of the best home teams in the NHL, tied with the league lead with 10 home wins, coming off a home loss. I think they bounce back and beat the Bruins here.
All right, good stuff, man. Dave, thanks once again for all the valuable insights, and we'll talk some more hockey again tomorrow, man.
All right, I'll talk to you.
Later, man. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.